Drop the bat.
What are you doing? He has a bat, and you telling me you had to shoot this man? You know the first warm day after winter, when you crack open a window, clean out your closet, and all of a sudden, you feel like resetting everything. Spring does that to you. It makes you think about your life, what you're building, and more importantly, how you're going to protect it. Taking care of your family, planning for the future, trying to figure out life insurance coverage, costs. Most people put it off, and it feels overwhelming. That's why I like Policy Genius. They make it simple. Policy Genius is an online marketplace where you can compare quotes from top insurance companies side by side for free. And their licensed team doesn't work for the insurance companies. They work for you. They help you find the right policy, answer your questions, handle paperwork, and take all the stress out of the process. I heard from people who use Policy Genius, and they said the same thing. It makes it way easier than they expected it, and it gave them a real peace of mind. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, it's clear that people trust them. Protect the life you've built. With Policy Genius, you can see if you can find 20-year life insurance policies starting at just $276 a year for $1 million in coverage. Head to policygenius.com/Tatum to compare insurance quotes from top companies and see how much you can save. That's policygenius.com/Tatum. Here is the worst shooting I have ever seen in policing. This cop should get the death penalty for what he did. Is a guy with a bat, not a gun, not a knife, not an axe, not nunchuck blades or whatever you want to call it. It's not Ninja Turtle with spitting stars. He got a bat in his hand. And I think all he was accused of doing was damaging vehicles with this bat. I don't believe there was any reports of him being physically violent towards anybody else or being a threat of physically bodily injury or death to anybody. He has a bat in his hand. He's refusing to drop the bat. And look at this officer. Roll the clip.
Drop the bat now. Drop the bat. Drop the bat now. Drop the bat now. Drop the bat. Drop the bat. Drop
Murder.
the bat. Get on your
Murder.
stomach. Get on your stomach now.
What is he doing?
Control him first. Control him.
What is he doing? What is this cop doing? Time out. Time out. Death penalty. What are you doing? You shoot the man and don't even help. He has a bat. He is rendered incapacitated, probably. And you don't do nothing. You still got your gun out. And you're coaching everybody. Look at all these officers on the scene. And you telling me you had to shoot this man? He was not a threat whatsoever to anybody. I want y'all to see where we have a big problem at. This man pushed past 2 officers who are standing there negotiating, and there could be multiple other officers that are on the scene. He pushes past 2 officers that were reasonable, and the way that you should be operating in this circumstance is that you get there and you have lethal and less lethal. The guy's not advancing on you. He's not advancing on anybody else. He's standing in the middle of a parking lot with a bat in his hand, not even swinging it or threatening to swing it. Play it back.
Drop the bat now. Drop the
Right there. He should have said, and you can hear, this is why he's finna go to prison for the rest of his life. He should. You can hear the other officer saying, we have lethal coverage. That means that one person should be lethal and the other people should be non-lethal. This officer should have stood there. Nobody's finna run up. Nobody else is running. Nobody else is getting crazy. No need to run up there when everybody's just standing there. You could be lethal coverage and somebody's less lethal coverage. They could have easily decided to do something else than just flat out shoot this man dead in the middle of the street. His family is finna get so much money, and that cop deserves to go to prison for the rest of his life. He murdered this man.
A state grand jury has indicted the Woodbridge police sergeant in the fatal shooting of a 35-year-old New Jersey man almost a year ago. That sergeant, identified by authorities as Marco Bruno, was in a Union County courtroom Wednesday, charged with aggravated manslaughter in connection with the death of Amir Allen. Body camera video released by the Attorney General's office shows Allen walking around holding a bat in Woodbridge. Last May, police say he struck at least one woman in the face. Body camera video shows officers asking Allen to drop the bat, but investigators say he did not comply. That's when authorities say Bruno arrived and also ordered Allen to drop the bat. He then fired 6 times, striking Allen, who was pronounced dead at the hospital. Bruno's attorney tells CBS News New York, quote, an indictment is one thing, a low legal standard presented by one side. It doesn't mean he's guilty. The evidence taken as a whole will show he's not guilty. We've reached out to several of Allen's family members for comment, but have not heard back.
And y'all know I stand up for police officers, but man, this makes us look so bad. That man got out of the car, ran up, pushed past 2 officers, and shot and killed this man and didn't even render aid. Let me give you an example of what kind of officer this is, so y'all know kind of what the landscape is. One of those officers that should not be a police officer. One of those officers that either is arrogant or is looking to kill somebody. This man should not be he just got out of the car. He may have gave him a command one time and proceeded to shoot him with a gun. There's officers out here like this. And this is why you don't put me back on the screen there. And this is why you don't do that either, right? Because you don't know when you're gonna get a bad cop. You had no business hitting people with bats and slamming cars. Take your home and be productive in society. And then you dead. And you had no business doing what you were doing either. Then you got a bad cop that showed up and killed you. All right.